And it's Car Con Carne in quarantine, under lockdown, sheltering at home. It's really quarantine con carne for now. I'm James Van Ostel. Car Con Carne sponsored tonight by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, C&H Financial Services can help you eliminate 100% of the fees associated with taking credit and debit cards. Remember this website, freeprocessingnow.com, freeprocessingnow.com for C&H Financial Services, and you can start saving money immediately. My guests from all the way west on I-90, it is the return of Yes Factory. And wait, why do we have two Ian Zanders going on? What's happening here?
There's two?
I think you should.
You have a twin?
I do have a time machine as well, so I might have come back from the future, and there might be an older me sitting in this chair. You should let him in.
You know, that explains so much.
Tell us about the future. Does it get better? Do we get out of our houses? No. We'll stay where we are.
Better is a state of mind, my friend. It is always a state of mind.
So we have here, via the magic of the internet, we have Brennan, we have Ian, we have Kelen, we have Hannah, we have Emily, we have Sarah. It is a full house. We're going to be talking all over each other. It's going to be a big, glorious mess as we're live on Facebook tonight. I want to take you back all the way back to January of this year. We started the new year together. Me and Yes Factory. It was the first week of January. We went to Superdog over on the northwest side of Chicago. Everything was looking bright. You were working on new music. It was all systems go. Here's where things are at now. You're selling butt wipes with your name on them.
That's hilarious.
Buy them.
Crazy
Just in
times.
case, what happens when you run out of toilet paper?
Very practical. So explain that. This is a merch opportunity that you just jumped on.
Nobody will ever forget us.
Never.
Have you ever considered when you're in the shower after you've run out of toilet paper for a week or something, and there's this rag and you don't know whether it's the face rag or well, now you know, because our name is on that rag.
God.
And you won't accidentally get poop eye.
Poop eye. It's never been a concern before, but and see, this is kind of like,
oh my God.
I didn't understand the purpose of it, because as adults, we don't use, I don't think, rags the way, babies use diapers with, rewashable diapers. You use the wipes you can flush, or you can use the toilet paper, but I didn't realize this was a thing. Like, there was a legit need for this.
Yeah, they put them in a hamper and they wash them every couple of days, and it comes in a roll of 24, and it's part of the COVID survival thing. We also sew face masks and give them to local businesses and each other to try and keep us all, healthy and safe.
That's really cool.
The face masks are reused wipes.
Yeah, they're the wipes.
I want to say hi to Terry, who's watching right now. Also John and Ken and Alyssa, who says, yes Factory.
That's Elisa on there.
Okay,
hi, guys.
Tracy says, I love you, Ian Zander. But what she really means to say is, I love you, Ian and Hannah and everyone else.
And all of us.
Yeah, everyone there, both Ians, past and present, the future and past tense Ian that are on right now. Melissa also says hi. Later on tonight, I'm going to say the way this all works out, probably 9:30 or so, you are going to perform right here on Facebook, something new. Tell me about that.
We wrote a record and are in the middle of recording another one right now, actually. But the record that we haven't released yet, we figured that during this COVID-19, we want to really try to get some of this music that we've made out while people are having emotional problems, where they're sad, being isolated, and possibly get the crowds to understand that we empathize with them on isolation, and know that if they listen to some of these songs, they can realize that they're not alone, even in the isolation. We all feel sad and down, and that's kind of what some of the record is about, and some of those tracks really speak to that. So that's why we wanted to at least put one out for you guys out in TV land, and let you know that we're here for you with shit tickets.
So what's the name of the song you're going to play around 9:30 tonight?
What's it called, Hannah?
Where would I be? I'll tell you where. Home. That's right. Until June or July or August.
Yeah.
Or forever.
Or August again.
Get me out of here. Or August again. Oh God, no.
So, wait, what's the name?
It's called Where Would I Be?
Where would I be? Okay.
Yeah.
I got lost for a second, but now I'm back. But this topic kind of leads me to the next obvious question. How are you all doing? Are you doing okay? Are you stressed, sad, anxious, bored? Are you
Kinda feel
perfectly
it.
comfortable?
Frustrating. We were in the middle of recording, more songs. Our producer came out from England. We were recording at my house. We were all coming in, spending a lot of time. Our producer was going to stay in town, for like the whole month.
A month.
And yeah, then all this stuff happened, and he went back home.
Now, had
So
You
you
we've
got the
been doing
last
it
flight
remote.
out.
last we spoke, I know you were planning to go to the UK. Were you able to make that trip?
We did. Yeah.
Okay. And how did that go? That was preliminary work on the new stuff?
Yeah, a lot of basic tracking. It was a lot of fun. We found this cool old converted church called the Nave. What's the guy's name? Peanut?
The Kaiser
from
Chiefs.
Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, he runs the studio. It's pretty cool. I don't know. We just did
And
a
the
lot of
Nave
basic
is
tracking for 5 of the
cross.
songs.
It's the center of a cross.
Yeah.
And someone already asked the question, why are there two of Ian? You must be drinking. I only see one Ian Zander tonight. I don't know what's happening on your end. There's clearly only one here. So tell me about Rockford. You're up there. We're in the Chicago area. Have you made it out into the hot zone? Do you stress out getting groceries and stuff like that?
No, not really. I just wash my hands a lot. And I stay far away from coughers.
I haven't encountered many coughers, but it is weird. It is. I mean, it's a cliche to say at this point. Walking into a grocery store, people in masks, all keenly aware of their personal space, and you just kind of get in and get out. I get very frustrated when I see people shopping and they're just kind of browsing the shelves. Like, let's go. Let's wrap
In and
this
out.
up.
Same way. Yeah. Well, I'm out here with you,
That's right. You're in the
James.
Chicago area.
So, it's really crazy out here, especially in my neighborhood. And I think I just went to Trader Joe's the other day, and me and my boyfriend waited out in line for like 15 minutes,
Sure.
6 feet apart. Masks, those are all going to be, they've been kind of like a requirement, an unspoken requirement out here now, but May 1st, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different way of living, and it's happened so quickly, and it's so strange. And I know people with the virus, it's just not something to take lightly at all.
Sure.
Yeah, it feels like there's like a literal bubble around you, like that you're walking constantly. Well, I walked into a grocery store. I was leaving the grocery store, and I coughed. And I was not sick or anything. It was just a cough, I
Right.
just coughed. And I looked behind me, and I swear, like 10 people were looking.
Scatter!
Daggers.
Scatter!
Terribly wrong.
I'm going to ask the most important question of the night for Emily and Sarah. Who's the dog?
This is Delia.
The most
important
member of
the band. This is Delia. She's camera shy right now. She doesn't want to look at the camera.
Dogs
She was
and cats.
also in go ahead. Sorry.
Dogs and cats are having the best time ever. This pandemic is a gift to house pets.
Totally.
My dog's going to lose her shit when things get more normal-ish.
Getting
She's-
anxiety.
She's become really accustomed to this.
I'm jealous. I wish I had a dog.
I also want to mention you have the butt wipes. You also have the Yes Fucking Factory t-shirts. I mean, your merch is on point. You don't play games, Yes Factory.
Thank you.
No, we do not.
So how far
But
along?
I have to correct you. It's not the F word. It specifically has little expletive symbols in there, and it's more than the UCK. So it's actually up to your imagination a little, because usually when they change the F word into a fake F word, they keep the same amount of characters, but we
I
did
didn't
this
even
so you
realize
can
that.
make up your own expletive, like, Yes Fucking Factory,
It could be
Yes
fracking.
Fucking Factory.
What he's saying is it's family friendly. Give it to your grandma. Give it to your 5-year-olds.
That's what he's saying.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's a
You
family
should make some
restaurant.
baby wear that says that. I've seen worse things in Spencer's. So.
Oh, you can make a binky or whatever they're called.
Mhm.
binky?
Oh, that's a
Pacifier.
really good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we can make onesies.
See, I come from a radio background. When I see asterisks and the F and there's nothing else it can be in my head. I just assume that's the replacement, but that makes perfect sense. Interpret it as you will. So how far down the road are you with this release? Like, is everything just completely on hold, or are you able to kind of?
For the first record, or for the new stuff that we're working on?
The new stuff.
We're plugging ahead. We're just doing it remotely, working back and forth with our producer, sending files back and forth. So next year sometime.
All right.
Hope sooner. It'll be earlier in the year if we can actually do things in person.
And how would you describe the percussive thunder of Kelen on this new stuff?
Ooh.
Awesome.
Ooh, I can go on for days.
Banging.
Oh,
That Kelen guy.
Booming and banging.
Booming and
Kelen,
banging.
how many things?
Booming and banging.
What'd you say, Ian?
How many things did you play in the UK when you were recording this record?
Crazy amount of things. A lot of different things. A lot of different instruments too.
He played guitar.
He did play guitar.
Yeah,
That's
organ.
He played piano.
Yeah.
Organ.
Yeah.
He did everything. He's pretty much the best musician I ever played with. The guy's able to just pick it
Look
up.
at him getting so shy.
I want to thank Deborah and Gloria for watching. Tracy, who says, "I'd buy baby wear faux show."
Nice.
Is he?
Melissa, I believe, describing Kelen, he's a beast. I think that's a compliment.
Thank
It's
you.
a drummer.
Yep.
It's not like a lycanthropy thing. You're a drummer. I want to thank Mayor, who just joined us. So the new song will spool
Is that
out
a
here.
werewolf joke? I only heard half of it.
It is. That's just the way my mind works.
I like it.
Thank you. It's all I have. All right. So Yes Factory, this is where we're at right now. How can people support you? Since you can't play and there's no immediate new music for us to have and hold, how can we support you during this really weird, messed up time? Is it streaming your music? Does that help?
Streaming definitely helps. I would say also anytime that we go live, just view us, share our stuff. We're going to be doing more Facebook lives. We've kind of been doing those things individually, but we will eventually do that as a collective. That's in the works right now. We were just kind of all testing to see what the audience was going to be like individually for us. So that's a way to support us. Merchandise, that's a really big thing. Supporting us in that way. And we have quite a few fans on listening to us right now that have been awesome and have supported us in that way. So we really thank you for that. Those are some of the major ways, guys, if you want to add.
I feel like Ian's struggling with
Yeah, he
technology
is.
these days.
Rustling going on.
Looks like there's a tornado. He's
And
wrestling
how
with
else
the
can
camera
they?
right now?
Brennan, maybe somebody.
If we see a third Ian pop up in this chat, I'm bailing on the whole thing.
It's just a little too much for all of us, I think.
All right. So before I let you kind of coordinate how you're going to do this, we're going to hear you live here around 9:30. What should we be listening to or watching as we're sheltering at home, other than Yes Factory?
Definitely Tiger King.
Yeah.
That's the show that's brought us all together during the time of pandemic.
Funny. What a time. What a
Yeah, what a
time
time.
that we're in.
Hannah wearing
But
the
I loved it.
appropriate attire for that.
I did. I kind of did it purposely.
that?
I was wondering if anyone would pick up on that.
Yeah,
I've shared it up
on
Tiger
that
King
interview.
memes.
I love
Yeah.
it. Anyone on the Ozark bandwagon?
Oh,
Yes.
right here.
Yep.
I
Don't
just finished
spoil the
episode.
third season.
I wouldn't spoil anything. I just finished episode 5 of the 3rd season. I just like a show where really nothing good ever happens. Like there's no
Do
happy
you?
ending to any of these character arcs. It keeps
gives me
getting worse.
anxiety.
It's
It gives me anxiety. I can't.
it moves at a pretty good clip, and I would watch Jason Bateman in anything.
Yeah, he's amazing. I'm a big fan. This show gives me anxiety. So I have to take breaks from it. So I'm mid 2nd season. I'm like, wow, God, I'm just feeling bogged down. I'm like, I just can't do anything right. Everybody hates each other. It's a lot.
See, I
Well,
can keep
it's a
chugging
lot.
along. I can keep chugging along at Ozark. I can't
Mhm.
binge Handmaid's Tale. That to me is like a
Oh,
one episode a
I
week.
haven't
Like
started that one
that
yet.
is-
Tried. It's hard. It's
it's-
disturbing.
It's way disturbing. It's
Like,
really
it
well done.
drags.
The acting is fantastic, but no, it's so dark and
Oh
pummelingly rough.
yeah,
Well, if you're brave
Yeah.
enough, Westworld,
I've
so
heard that one.
interesting. It's
I
just
can't believe I
like
haven't started that yet.
it's like it's on HBO. I have to balance it out with Parks and Rec because sometimes it's just a little it's a little much.
happiness.
But it's so just briefly the concept, like it's a world within a world that humans are like, think of like puppets, and like they're puppeteering like another world of
Like
robots, but they're like very human like, and it's just about humanity, and it's very interesting. So
You guys are watching some cool stuff. I feel like all I've been watching is like Chopped and The Office,
yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
cooking shows.
No, nothing
Well,
wrong
I'll
with
tell you,
that.
this is probably a total dude thing. I can't imagine any woman I know watching this, but there's a new show on the History Channel. I think it's new. It's called Kings of Pain, and it's these two scientists who go to all these exotic locales and they rate how painful different animal bites are. They're creating their own.
I've seen that. Yep.
Have you seen this?
I'd
Kellen?
probably
yeah.
watch that.
I'm definitely 100% on the same
Yeah.
page.
I think I have.
I mean,
I'd probably watch that. Actually,
it's fascinating.
Animal Planet.
And these guys don't overreact. Like any of us on this call, we would swear, we would throw together words that could never be uttered again, so profane. These guys were like, "Ooh!" I mean, they're getting bit by like scorpions and
Oh,
snakes,
yeah.
and they're just kind
Crazy
of
stuff. Yeah.
gritting their teeth through it. There's the most recent episode I saw had a centipede that was like this long, and
no thanks.
no thanks, but it's uncomfortable, it's terrible, it's awful, and yet I can't stop watching it. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's something I've been binging
That's
lately.
pretty cool.
They have another one on Animal Planet that's even better. It's a little more female friendly. Like 72 cutest animals, random number, but the cutest animals. So that's what I watch.
Yeah,
That's
I
good,
did-
wholesome
I did
fun.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Penguins and stuff.
I love that. All right, so
stuff.
Yes Factory, we will wait for more recorded music from you as this situation levels out. But in the meantime,
Mhm.
you're going to unveil something new for us at 9:30 right here on this Facebook account. I'm going to let you. I'm not sure how you're going to coordinate all that, but you're going to. It'll be wonderful. It'll be magical. It'll be right here on Facebook. Thank you for doing this. I enjoy you. Oh wait, there's a new animal in the picture. I can't even wrap
There
this up.
it is. It's
There is?
Ian's little buddy. It's Ian's buddy.
Oh,
Hey, little buddy.
What's the cat's name?
Buddy.
buddy.
Oh,
Buddy.
Yeah.
Is that his name for real?
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, for real. No, it is.
That's
and
hilarious.
somehow Ian finally figured out the technology just as we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a movie screen behind you?
Behind Ian?
Yeah, behind Ian.
Yeah, he's got a projector.
Oh, you're
right
muted.
behind him.
Ian, you're muted. You gotta unmute.
There he is. I got him.
Cool.
Typical.
Hey, I'm unmuted.
There you go.
Yeah,
For movie night?
it's a shield for glare because I wake up in the morning early and I get on my computer and it stops the sun from hitting my screen so I can work from home.
Makes sense. All right. Yes Factory. Thank you very much for doing this. We're going to see you back here around 9:30 on Facebook. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll do this all again in a car when life returns back to normal-ish.
Perfect.
Yay.
See you, James.
Thank you for your
Thanks.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.
Thanks
See
for watching
ya.
on
Thanks,
Facebook.
James.